Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to discuss about mineral metabolism of calcium. Nutrients. Here, proximate principles of food are mainly nutrients. Nutrients are mainly classified in two types: macronutrients and micronutrients. Macronutrients are mainly three types: carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids. Micronutrients are two types: vitamins and minerals. Minerals. Minerals are inorganic compounds that are required by the body as one of the nutrients. Minerals. Minerals are mainly classified in two types: macro minerals and micro minerals. Macro minerals. These are required in excess 100 mg per day. Micro minerals. These are required in amount less than 100 mg per day. Macro minerals examples are calcium, phosphorus, sulfur, sodium, potassium, chloride. Micro minerals are iron, copper, zinc, molybdenum, etc. Calcium. The history of calcium. Calcium is mainly derived from a Latin word clax or calicis. Calicis meaning lime. It was isolated in 818 by Englishman Sir Humphrey Davy. Calcium is the most abundant mineral in the body. Generally, total content of the body of calcium is 1 to 1.5 kg. 99% is present in bones and teeth. 1% of calcium is mainly found in skeletal tissues. These are the objectives of calcium: sources and RDA, metabolism of calcium, functions of calcium, regulation of plasma calcium, and disorders of the calcium metabolism. These are the main objectives we are discussing now. Distribution and storage of calcium. Human body contains of 1 to 1.5 kg of calcium. 99% is present in bone and teeth formation. 1% is mainly found in the skeletal tissues. Normally, the plasma calcium ranges of 9 to 11 milligram per deciliter. So 99% is present in bone and teeth. 1% is mainly found in skeletal tissues. Different forms of calcium. Calcium is mainly found in the plasma. 45% is ionized form of calcium, and 45% which is bound to the protein, example albumin, and 10% which is complex with anions, citrate, sulfate, and phosphate, etc. Metabolism of calcium. Calcium mainly describes the calcium absorption and factors affecting the absorption and mechanism of absorption and excretion of calcium and distribution and storage of calcium. Biochemical functions mainly involved in the development of bones and teeth formation, muscle contraction, blood coagulation, nerve transmission, membrane integrity and permeability, activation of enzymes, and seventh function is calcium mediated action on calcium. Calcium acts as a mainly intracellular messenger and release of hormones and action on heart. First function for development of bones and teeth formation. Calcium along with phosphate is mainly required for the formation of physical strength of bones and teeth formation, physical strength for the skeletal tissue. Calcium along with phosphate is mainly required for the formation and mainly for the physical strength of skeletal tissue. So here osteoblast, which is responsible for bone formation, osteoclast responsible for bone demineralization. Muscle contraction. The calcium which interacts with the troponin C, which triggers the muscle contraction. So the calcium also activates ATPase and increases the interaction between actin and myosin filaments. So the calcium plays a vital role in muscle contraction. In blood coagulation, calcium plays an important role in blood coagulation in several reactions of blood clotting. These are mainly cascade pathways, mainly dependent upon calcium on the factor 4. Intrasonic pathway and extrasonic pathway is mainly dependent upon the calcium. Calcium is mainly essential for transmission of nerve impulse. These are neurotransmitter, synaptic vessels, and voltage-gated channels, presynaptic density and postsynaptic density. So, calcium plays an important role in transmission of nerve impulse. Activation of enzyme. Calcium is needed for direct activation of enzyme. Example, lipase, ATPase, and succinate dehydrogenase. Example, calcium plus calmodulin, calcium calmodulin complex, which activates the kinase enzyme and active kinase. This active kinase phosphorylated the enzyme, mainly responsible for the biological effects. Calcium mainly act as an intracellular messenger for certain hormones can be mediated through the action of calcium instead of CAMP. Calcium is also mainly regarded as an secondary messenger for some hormone for such hormonal action. Example, epinephrine in liver glycogenolysis. And calcium also acts as a third messenger for some hormones. Example, antidiuretic hormone, which mainly acts through the CAM and then calcium. So calcium plays a vital role as a secondary messenger and third messenger. Secondary messenger, epinephrine in liver glycogenolysis, and third messenger, antidiuretic hormone acts through the CAM and then calcium, which facilitates it. Release of hormones. The release of certain hormones of insulin, parathormone, calcitonin from the endocrine glands is mainly facilitated by the calcium. Action on heart. Calcium is also mainly acts on myocardium, which prolongs the systole. Sources. Best sources are milk and milk products. Good sources are beans, leafy vegetables, fish, cabbage, egg yolk. These are the main best sources of calcium. These are the good sources of calcium. Rich calcium sources are mainly available in cheese, wheat, soya flour, blackstrap molasses. Good sources are mainly available in dairy products, milk, yogurt, greeny leafy vegetables, almonds, etc. And poor sources are mostly freshly fruits. These are the promoting factors and these are the inhibiting factors, calcium. So sodium inhibiting factor is citrate, oxalate. Oxalate is the promoting factor and inhibiting factor is magnesium. Urate is the promoting factor. Inhibiting factor is mainly pyrophosphate. Absorption. The absorption of calcium mainly occurs in the duodenum. RDA, recommended dietary allowance or recommended daily allowance of calcium in pregnant or breastfeeding women 1500 mg per day. In infants and old people 1000 to 1200 mg. In adults 800 mg is required. So in children 1000 mg per day. In adults 800 mg per day. In pregnancy and lactation 1500 mg per day of calcium is required. These are the factors affecting the calcium absorption. These are the factors which decreases the calcium absorption. Calcitriol, which increases the calcium absorption, and parathormone, which increases the calcium absorption, and acidic pH, which increases the calcium absorption, as similar with bile salts. The absorption is mainly decreased by the alkaline pH, vitamin D deficiency, excess phosphate in the diet. Mechanism of calcium absorption. The calcitriol, which is mainly present in the blood and interacts with the intestinal cells, and formation of calcitriol receptor complex, which approaches towards the nucleus and bind to the DNA, and formation of transcription followed by the translation and increases the cal binding proteins, the calcium binding proteins, which increases the calcium absorption. Excretion of calcium in stools. Unabsorbed calcium in the diet is mainly 60 to 70%. In urine, 50 to 200 mg per day. In sweat, 15 mg per day. Regulation of plasma calcium. So, normal plasma calcium ranges of 9 to 11 milligram per deciliter. There is a free ionized form of calcium is mainly present in 50%, protein bound form is 40%, and complex with anion form is 10%. So ionized form of calcium is mainly 5 milligram per deciliter, and complex with anion form is 1 milligram per deciliter, which bound to the protein is mainly 4 milligram per deciliter. The normal concentration of plasma ranges of 9 to 11 milligram per deciliter. Major factors. These are mainly 3 hormones which plays a vital role in homeostasis and regulation of plasma calcium levels. First, calcitriol, parathyroid hormone, and calcitonin. Regulation of plasma calcium, calcitriol, parathyroid hormone, and calcitonin. This mainly acts on 3 organs of intestine, bone, and kidney. Vitamin D3 activation. The active form of vitamin D3 is also known as an calcitriol or 1,25 dihydroxycholecalciferol. The cholesterol which is present in the skin in presence of UV rays is converted to cholecalciferol. The cholecalciferol which hydroxylate at 25th position to form 25-hydroxycholecalciferol present in the liver. So, in presence of 1-hydroxylase enzyme in kidney which hydroxylates at 1 position at 1,25 dihydroxycholecalciferol, and hence it is also known as an calcitriol. The action of calcitriol which stimulates the calcium which stimulates the calcium and uptake osteoblast of the bone and promotes the calcification or mineralization. The cholesterol which is mainly present in the skin in presence of UV rays is converted to cholecalciferol. The cholecalciferol which hydroxylate at 25th position formation of 25-hydroxycholecalciferol in liver and followed by the kidney. In kidney, there is a specific enzyme at 1-hydroxylase, which hydroxylated at first position and formation of 1,25 dihydroxycholecalciferol. Hence, it is also referred as a calcitriol. So, the action of calcitriol, which stimulates the calcium uptake, which stimulates the calcium uptake and osteoblast of bone and promotes the calcification and mineralization. So the mechanism of calcium absorption, the calcitriol which is present in the blood and enters into the intestinal cell and also interacts with the receptor and interacts with cytoplasmic receptor and formation of calcitriol receptor complex or hormonal receptor complex. This calcitriol receptor complex approaches towards the nucleus and bind to the DNA and formation of transcription. Transcription followed by the translation. Translation, here nothing but cal binding proteins. The cal binding proteins which increases the calcium absorption. So the calcitriol which increases the calcium absorption. Next, parathormone or parathormone. Parathormone is mainly secreted by two parathyroid glands. Here, parathormone molecular weight is 85,000. It is a single polypeptide chain. It consisting of 84 amino acids. It is originally synthesized from pre-pro-parathormone and degraded to parathormone, pre-pro-parathormone and degraded to pro-parathormone. And finally, active parathormone. This active parathormone and finally to active parathormone. Parathyroid hormone is mainly parathyroid hormone is mainly secreted by the cells of parathyroid gland. Two cells of parathyroid gland, chief cells of parathyroid gland. Here, parathyroid hormone molecular weight is 85,000. 85,000. It is a single polypeptide chain and consisting of 84 amino acids. It is mainly synthesized from originally pre-pro-parathormone. The pre-pro-parathormone is degraded to pro-parathormone and finally to active parathormone. This active parathormone which releases from intestinal cells. This parathormone is mainly negative feedback control of low levels of serum calcium levels. Hence, the primary function of parathormone, which elevates the serum calcium levels. Here, the mechanism and action of parathormone mainly binds to the intestinal cell of membrane target protein. This increases, which activates the adenylate cyclase and liberates of CAMP, which liberates of a CAMP. The CAMP which finally increases the calcium levels and promotes the phosphorylation of proteins and increases the serum calcium levels. So hence the primary function of parathormone to elevate the serum calcium levels. Next, thyroid gland. Calcitonin is mainly calcitonin is a peptide hormone consisting of 32 amino acids. The calcitonin is mainly secreted by parafollicular cells of thyroid gland. Calcitonin is antagonistic action to the parathormone. So hence the function of calcitonin which stimulates the calcification and bone mineralization. Homeostasis of blood calcium levels. Normally, the blood calcium levels ranges 9 to 10 milligram per deciliter. Whenever the raising of blood calcium levels, it stimulates the thyroid gland. The thyroid gland which releases the calcitonin. The calcitonin mainly stimulates the calcium deposition in bones and reduces the calcium uptake in the kidneys. Whenever the blood calcium levels are declined to a certain point, if in case the blood calcium levels rises to a certain point, so increases the calcium uptake into the intestine and also stimulates the calcium releases from the bone. Stimulus means the falling the blood calcium levels. The parathyroid hormone which releases the parathormone and stimulates the calcium releases from bone and stimulates the calcium uptake in the kidney. So, which activates the vitamin D and increases the calcium uptake in intestine. Hence, it is a negative feedback control mechanism. So first of all, when the stimulus of falling of blood calcium levels, parathyroid hormone releases the parathyroid gland which releases the parathormone. Action on intestine, action on intestine, on bone and kidney. First on intestine. Calcium uptake in intestine is increases and also stimulates the uptake of calcium in the kidney and also stimulates the calcium and releases from the bone. Hence, the blood of the calcium levels rises to the certain point. The thyroid gland, which releases the calcitonin, increases the calcium deposition in the bone and decreases the calcium uptake in intestine and decreases the calcium reabsorption in the urine. At certain point, the calcium levels are false. At a certain point, if the calcium levels are too low, the parathyroid hormone which releases the parathormone and increases the calcium releases from the bone, increases the calcium uptake in intestine and increases the calcium reabsorption from urine when the calcium levels are raised. Regulation of calcium levels. These decrease the blood calcium levels, plays a vital role of parathyroid hormone, increases the blood calcium levels mainly by calcitonin. On bone which deposition of calcium here. On parathyroid hormone which releases the parathormone. On bone which resorption and releases the calcium. On kidney 1,25 dihydroxycholecalciferol which absorbs calcium here. Hypocalcemia clinical significance. Disorders of calcium metabolism are hypocalcemia and hypercalcemia means increased levels or decreased levels of calcium. Rickets, renal rickets, osteoporosis, osteopetrosis, marble bone disease, hypocalcemia. Mainly the causes and phases and treatment. Causes inadequate hypo means low levels of calcium, inadequate intake or impaired absorption, increase the excretion here. So acute pancreatitis. Hypocalcemia mainly features muscle cramps and tetany, laryngospasm and convulsions, cardiac arrhythmia, prolonged of QT interval here, cataract, chronic hyperglycemia, hypocalcemia. Hypocalcemia is a sign of tetany. Chostok sign is a contraction of facial muscle in response to the tapping of facial nerve. Trouser sign. Carpal spasm occurring after occlusion of brachial artery with baby cuff after the 3 minutes. Chostok sign. A twitch of the facial nerve. A gentle tapping over the facial nerve in front of the ear, it indicates the hyperirritability of facial nerve. A twitch of the facial nerve of the muscles followed by the gentle tapping of the facial nerve in front of the ear, that indicates the hyperirritability of the facial nerve. Carpopedal spasm is mainly involuntary action of hands and feet of reduced ionized calcium and phosphate. Hypocalcemia. In symptomatic cases of intravenous calcium gluconate. In asymptomatic cases, calcium carbonate and vitamin D. Hypercalcemia, increased intake or increased absorption, decreased excretion or malignancy. These are the main causes for hypercalcemia. Hypercalcemia features metastatic calcification, neurological symptoms, renal symptoms, gastrointestinal symptoms, and cardiac erythema. Rickets is mainly due to the vitamin D deficiency, normal, and rickets, Bowleg. Renal rickets or renal osteodystrophy. This is seen in patients with chronic renal failure. This is mainly due to the decreased synthesis of calcitriol in the kidney. It can be treated by administration of calcitriol. Osteoporosis, demineralization of bone, and progressive loss of bone mass, commonly seen in elderly people over 60 years, of both in postmenopausal women. Osteoporosis means frequent bone fractures. Stages of osteoporosis, normal bone, osteoporosis, bone of osteoporosis, and severe osteoporosis is mainly due to the back pain, reduced mass, making bones weak and brittle. Treatment, estrogen administration with a calcium supplementation to the post-menopausal woman, which reduces the risk of a fracture. High diet intake also in elderly people is one of the treatment for back pain. Osteopetrosis is marble bone disease, increases the bone density and also mainly due to the inability to reabsorb the bone. Disorder due to the renal tubular acidosis, defect of the enzyme carbonic anhydrase enzyme, cerebral calcification, osteopetrosis. This is the normal bone, and osteopetrosis is one of the genetic disorder in the bones that causes of a harder and dense. The condition lead to the dissolve and ultimately break. This is normal bone matrix and osteoporosis. Mechanism action of parathyroid hormone and its secretion. The parathyroid hormones, which mainly bind to the intestinal cell of membrane, a target protein. So, which activates adelphi cyclase and liberates of CAMP and increases the calcium levels, which phosphorylates which phosphorylates the protein and by active kinases and which activates and also releases the parathyroid hormone. This parathormone, which the main function of parathormone, which elevates the serum calcium levels. Thank you.
9.